Professor Ubier's house.
Looks pretty creepy. I'd been away from Paris and hadn't seen Nico for nearly 6 months. I wanted to celebrate our reunion, but she had other plans. An appointment with an archaeologist. Something to do with a Mayan stone she came across while researching a story. The guy who answered the door didn't look much like an archaeologist to me. I had a bad feeling about this. I glanced over the books. No such luck. Maybe I'd been a little heavy-handed, but it was, of course... With one mighty bound, our hero was free. Now, I had to deal with that fire. I wasn't touching that spider goo. Inside, I found a box. Normally, I didn't drink. Ew. Disgusting. Not only did... In the drawer was a small... That dart would... It was a stylus and a pair of... It occurred to me... Well... There was something short. It was the work. I guess I had no business, but I figured it was from Andre. The letter was sentimental. It was a gift from Robino figured him, but I couldn't believe it. It was a pair of... The pot contained... The projecting bracket had... was no pressure in the siphon. I guess it was out. I wasn't going to touch the... I racked my brains to think of a way to... If only I'd stopped for a coffee. The cabinet was locked. I wasn't convinced. The key was way too large. Nice couple. I wasn't touching that spider. The bookcase had fallen on its front. It was the letter to Nico from that sickening. I had no time to sit around. The rope was shredded and... The rope was shredded. There was nothing else. I'd already ran, and besides which, I'd already ran, and besides which... As I released, the cabinet was already open. That cylinder was hot. I couldn't pick it up with my bare hands. The panties I'd found in Nico's... The cabinet was already... The cylinder... Now I had one primed up and ready. With a well-aimed... Now it was... I wasn't going to burn myself on that red-hot doorknob, and it wasn't the time for subtlety. I'd found a piece of news. It referred to a fourth. Unfortunately, it wouldn't be visible from here. The best place to... Much as I disliked it. Hi, Andre?
Who is this?
It's George Stobart, Nico's boyfriend.
Don't you mean ex-boyfriend?
Look, I didn't call you just to pick a fight. I need to talk to you about Nico.
Can't you accept she's just not interested in you?
Listen, Andre, we need to talk. Nico's life depends on it.
Okay. You remember the cafe at...
Sure. Andre? You'd better... I felt in her... The door was locked. I didn't fancy my chances of kicking this door down. It was locked. The house key didn't fit this lock. It was locked. The tiny point... It was the newspaper clipping wrapped inside it. It was a bank statement for the last It was Ubier's bank statement. It was the letter to... I unlocked the door. I wasn't looking forward to meeting, but he was my only link. There was no sign of it. I decided to order... Pardon me, but don't I...
Huh?
You were here the day I found the catacombs.
I was? Ah, yes. I remember you.
Yeah. Are you still in the police force?
No, not anymore. I'm a man of leisure. And what brings you back to Paris?
My girlfriend.
What it is to be young and in love. Will you share a bottle of wine with me?
Hey, listen, I'd love to, but I need to keep a clear head.
So my company isn't good enough for you.
Have you ever heard of a Professor Ubier?
No, monsieur.
Well, apparently he's...
A little out of... If it'd been a serial.
He was too hot to sit inside the cab. Besides, I might miss Labino. I couldn't snatch them. Why did you leave the police?
I was forced to retire.
How come?
I was made a scapegoat to cover up the department.
What's that you're drinking?
It's wine.
Tell me what you make of this note.
From my years of experience, I gained a pretty good insight in... I'd say that note was...
Hey. What do you make of this news cutting?
Orphanage supplied fast food chain?
No, it's the article above that.
Oh! Total eclipse. I don't know anything about...
What do you make of this dart?
I remember a case where the victim was killed with just such a device. The poison acted in...
I had no desire to go down into this... Oh, garçon. He ignored me. I'm sure it was deliberate. That isn't it at all. The man was still looking. I had no desire. I had no place to... Besides, Hey, you.
Quoi?
I'd like a cup of coffee if you don't mind.
When I finish serving this gentleman.
He was too...
Un café.
Thanks. Do you know a guy called Andre?
Oui, I know him.
I'm supposed to meet him here. Did I miss him?
No, I have not seen him today.
Do you know that man over there?
I should think so. He's a regular...
Have you heard of Professor Oubier?
Oui. They used to come in.
If Oubier's wife was a movie star, how come I never heard of her?
She was big in France. Her stage name was... She died.
Look at this.
Ah oui.
It's the real thing.
Romantic.
What does that guy keep...
Absinthe.
Absinthe?
It is.
How did Oubier's wife...
I heard he shot.
And got away with it?
He had a good lawyer and
Why would an...
He wouldn't be the first, would he?
That's all.
Thank you.
Well, this is a surprise, Georgie.
I wouldn't normally call you. But Nico's... You have to help.
What? What have you dragged?
It was you that recommended Professor Oubier as an expert on Mayan art. Now his butler is kidnapped.
Every time she kept walking out on her was...
My father was dying, damn it. I had no choice.
Well, she soon recovered once she went back to her old friends.
Drop it, Andre. Right now, Nico's in danger, and we have to work together.
So, how can I help?
Nico needed to speak to Oubier about a stone.
Oh, you mean this stone?
So that's what all the trouble's about.
Precisely. Nicole told me to guard it with my life.
Well, it's worth more than that, surely.
Oh, very funny.
What's funny is that your life really is on the line.
What are you talking about?
The stone is a Mayan artifact, dummy. And the guy who it was the stone they were after.
Oh my god, you...
Does Oubier imply...
Maybe. I don't...
You never been to his house?
Fellow academics.
Take a look at this.
It's a bank statement?
Yeah. 5 large... all from an automatic teller...
You're even more crazy than you...
What can you tell me about...
South.
Where can I find this guy?
He owns a gallery.
Why didn't Nico...
I don't know.
If she's been...
No, that's typical of...
It occurred to me that What do you suppose the carving on the stone means?
I don't know. I haven't shown it to anyone.
Why don't you just give it to me?
I don't want...
Where did Nico...
I'm not sure.
Oh, you should.
It was something to do with...
Tell me about your friend.
He's more of a...
I see. So you don't really know him at all?
No, I don't.
What do you think this is?
I don't know.
I'll give you a clue.
You think you're amusing.
See you later.
Goodbye, Georgie.
I've had enough of your games, Kala. Tell me what you've done with my stone.
I thought your business was simply smuggling cocaine, Karzak. Why Why are you so interested in that stone?
Either you tell me what I want to know, or Pablo here will make you talk.
Okay. Well, I figured someone at the university would be able to help. So I had a word with one of my girlfriends, and she told me her boyfriend was a lecturer. I sent the stone to the Department of Ethnology. You know, I figured it was South American, so... You're not buying this, are you?
That's enough! I don't have time to listen to your mindless prattle. We'll leave you to think it over. Come the morning, you'll be ready to talk.